Hello students, today I have brought the new chapter of trigonometry, that is height and distance. Well, in this chapter we will not only be studying about the basics of height and distance, but we will also be solving some important numerical problems that are most probable for the board examination. Before I start the class, we should know some basics of height and distance. We have to know about angle of elevation and angle of depression. Well, angle of elevation generally comes into play when we are looking from bottom to top. For example, here in this figure, we can see that a boy is standing on a horizontal platform and looking at the top, that is at point B. Now his line of sight is along OB. So this is the case of angle of elevation, means when a person is looking at a certain height, then the concept of angle of elevation will come into play. That is, angle BOA is called angle of elevation. Here we have taken beta as the angle of elevation. Now we come to second case. Here the case is a bit different. A boy is standing at a top. Boy is standing at a top point, that is B, and he is looking on the earth, that is at point O. So when he is looking here, his line of sight is along BO, and the angle that is made between this line of sight BO and BC is alpha, and this alpha is called the angle of depression. The angle of depression is angle CBO. This is the angle of depression. Now, since BC is parallel to OA, it means the angle CBO and BOA must be alternate interior angle. Therefore, we can also say that angle BOA is equals to angle CBO. I hope that you have understood the basics of angle of elevation and angle of depression. So let's start solving important numerical problems for the board examination. Well, in this question we have, there is a building BL whose length is 10 meter, and over the building there is a flagstaff BC whose length we have to find. Now the top of the flagstaff is making angle 45 degree, means angle CPL is 45 degree, and the top of the building, that is point B, is making an angle of elevation 30 degree at the point P. It means angle BPL is 30 degree. We have to find the height of the flagstaff and the distance of the building and the distance of the foot of the building, that is L, from the point P. So let us assume BC as X and PL as Y, whose value we have to find. First of all, we will take triangle BPL. From triangle BPL, what we are getting here? See, in this triangle, perpendicular is given and we need to find the base. Now perpendicular and base generally comes in tan theta. We know that tan theta equals to P by B. What is perpendicular here? BL, and base is PL. Theta is here 30 degree. Tan 30 means 1 by root over 3, and BL means 10 meter given, and PL we have assumed as Y. So what we get after solving this part? We get Y equals to 10 root over 3 meter. If you put the value of root 3 value is given 1.732. We get 17.32 meter. This is the distance of the foot of the building from the point P. Now we need to find the value of x, so we will take the bigger triangle PLC. From triangle PLC, what we get? Again we have to apply the formula tan theta, because here perpendicular and base is to be applied. Tan 45 equals to LC by PL. Now LC means what? X plus 10 by y. Now tan 45 value is 1, x plus 10, and the value of y we have got 17.32. Therefore, we get the value of x, that is the length of the flagstaff. Well, the question number 2 is, there is a statue 1.6 meter tall that stands on the top of a pedestal. PL is the pedestal whose height we have to find, and PS is the statue whose height is 1.6 meter. From a point on the ground, the point is here O, angle of elevation of the top of the statue is 60 degree. Now see, point S is the top of the statue. So from here, angle SOL is 60 degree, and from the same point, the angle of elevation of the top of the pedestal is 45 degree. Now P is the top of the pedestal. So from here, angle POL is 45 degree. Find the height of the pedestal. We have to find the height of the pedestal, that is PL. So let us assume the height of the pedestal PL be x, and let the distance OL be y. Now we will be dealing with both the triangle. Suppose first we take, in case of triangle POL. Now see, here also perpendicular is involved and base is involved. So perpendicular and base is involved in tan theta. So we will be using tan theta. So tan of 45 degree will be perpendicular by base. Perpendicular means what? PL, and base is OL, that is x by y, and tan 45 is 1. So what we get? Y equals to x. This is the question number 1. Now we will take the bigger triangle SOL. We get here tan 60 equals to, perpendicular is what? SL by base is OL. Tan 60 is root over 3. SL means what? SP plus PL, that is 1.6 plus x by y. Now what we get? Y equals to 1.6 plus x by root over 3. Now see, in equation 1, y is equals to x. So here we can write x in place of y. So from equation number 1, we can write in place of y as x. Now we do the cross multiplication. Root 3x minus x equals to 1.6. If you take x common, root 3 minus 1 equals to 1.6. X is equals to 1.6 by root over 3 minus 1. Now we have to rationalize it. So we will multiply by root over 3 plus 1 in numerator as well as denominator. We will get 1.6 into 1.732 plus 1 by, this is a minus b into a plus b, it means a square minus b square. We will get 1.6 into 2.732 by 3 minus 1, that is 1.6 into 2.732 by 2. We will get 0.8. If we cancel it, 1.6 and 2 will get 0.8 into 2.732. Final answer will be 2.2 meter. Therefore, height of the pedestal is 2.2 meter. Well, in the fourth sum, the question is the angle of elevation of the top of a building from the foot of a tower. Now, this is the building BL and B is the top of the building and W is the top of the W is the foot of the tower. So, from the foot of the tower, angle of elevation of BL is 30 degree and the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the foot of the building is 60 degree. Now, this is TW is tower and T is the top of the tower and L is the foot of the building. So, from here, that is point L, angle of elevation of the top of the tower, that is T, is 60 degree. Means angle TLW is 60 degree. Now, the height of the tower is 50 meter given, means TW is 50 meter. You have to find the height of the building, you have to find BL. So, let us assume BL equals to X and WL equals to Y. Here also perpendicular and base is involved, so we will be applying the formula tan theta. What do we get? Tan of 30 degree equals to BL by LW. Tan 30 is 1 by root over 3. BL we have assumed as X, LW as Y. We get Y equals to root over 3x. This is equation number 1. Now we will take the triangle TWL. In triangle TWL, tan of 60 will be P by B, perpendicular is here TW and base is WL. Tan 60 we know it is root over 3. TW is given 50. WL we have assumed Y. We are getting Y equals to 50 by root over 3. Now the value of Y we can easily substitute in equation 1. Using equation 2 in 1, what we get? Y means 50 by root over 3 equals to root over 3x, that is 50 equals to 3x, x equals to 50 by 3. If you divide 16.66, that is 16.66 meter, approximately x equals to 16.7 meter. We got the height of the building is 16.7 meter. In this sum it is given the kite is flying at a height of 60 meter above the ground. The string attached to the kite is temporarily tied to the point on the ground. Inclination of the string to the ground is 60 degree. You have to find the length of the string, assuming that there is no slack in the string. If we assume that it is the height where kite is flying, suppose AB is the height of the kite and AC is the length of the string. Suppose length of the string we assume as x and AB, the height of the kite is given here 60 meter. Now this kite is making an angle of 60 degree with the ground. In this sum, perpendicular is given and we need to find the hypotenuse. We will apply the formula sine 60 equals to P by H, that is AB by AC, and sine 60 is what? Root over 3 by 2. AB is 60, AC is X. If you do the cross multiplication, we get 120 by root over 3, and on rationalization we get that is 40 root over 3. Therefore, the length of the string is 40 root over 3. Well, in the next sum, we have that from the top of a 7-meter high building, well, AB is the height of a building. From the top of the building, that is from point A, the angle of elevation of the top of a cable tower is 60 degree. Now, EC is the cable tower and C is the top of the cable tower. So, from A, the angle of elevation of the top, that is C, is 60 degree. And the angle of depression of its foot. Now, see, when we are looking from point A to the foot of the tower, that is at E, then angle of depression comes into play. So, angle of depression of the foot of the tower CE from the top of the building A is 45 degree. Find the height of the tower. Now, I need to find CE, that is I have to find CD. DE we already know, DE is equals to 7 meter. So, suppose if I take CD as X and BE as Y, then we can easily find. Now, see, these two lines are parallel lines, AD and BE. Therefore, this one, angle AEB, will also be 45 degree, alternate interior angles. Now, we will deal with first, suppose triangle ABE. From triangle ABE, what do we get? Tan of 45 degree equals to perpendicular, that is AB, by base means BE. Tan 45 is 1, AB is 7 and BE is Y. We have got the value of Y as 7 meter. Now, we will go for triangle CAD. In triangle CAD, tan of 60 degree equals to perpendicular by base. Perpendicular is CD and base is AD. Tan 60 is root over 3. CD we have taken as X and AD means BE. We can write here as Y. So, Y equals to X by root over 3. Now, what is the value of Y? 7. I can write here 7. The X we have got 7 root over 3 is the height of CD. But we need to find CE. CE means CD plus DE, that is CD means what? We have got 7 root over 3 plus DE is 7. If you take 7 common, we get root 3 plus 1, that is 7 into 1.732 plus 1, that is 7 into 2.732 meter. If we solve it, we get 19.124 meter, that is 19.1 meter approx. Therefore, the height of the tower is 19.1 meter. In this question, man is standing on the deck of a ship which is 10 meter above the water level, observes the angle of elevation of the top of a hill as 60 degree. So CD is the deck of the ship. C is the point where the man is standing and he is observing a hill AB. AB is the height of the hill. A is the top of the hill. He is observing the top of the hill from the point C. That is, angle of elevation of the top of the hill is 60 degree. And the angle of depression of the base of the hill as 30 degree. Now B is the base of the hill. So from top he is looking at the bottom. So angle of depression will come into play. So angle of depression is 30 degree. Calculate the distance of the hill from the ship. Now you have to calculate the distance of the hill from the ship. Means you have to find BD. Suppose we assume BD to be X. And you have to find the height of the hill. Means you have to find AE as well as BE. Means you have to find AB. Now CD is 10 meters, so automatically EB will also be 10 meter. Now these two lines are parallel lines, so if this is 30 degree, this angle will also become 30 degree. Now we will apply triangle AEC. What we get? Tan 60 equals to AE by CE. Tan 60 is root over 3. AE we have assumed as Y and CE means BD, that is X. So we get Y equals to root over 3x. This is equation number 1. Now we will take the triangle CDB. If you take triangle CDB, we get tan of 30 degree equals to CD by BD. Tan 30 means 1 by root over 3. CD means 10 and BD is X. So we get here X equals to 10 root over 3. So we have got the distance between the foot of the hill and the foot of the deck. We will put the value of X in equation 1. Using equation 2 in 1, we get Y equals to root over 3x, that is root over 3 into 10 root over 3. We get 10 into 3, that is we got 30 meter. So Y we have got 30 meter. Therefore height of hill will be Y plus 10, that is 30 plus 10, that is 40 meter. And the distance we have already got, X equals to 10 root over 3. If you put the value of root over 3, you will get 1.73. X you will get 17.3 meter.